with Path of Exile 2 early access launching in 2 days, I wanted to revisit the sorceress. Now GGG did release all the notables of the ascendancies, so we have a better idea what the rest of the ascendancies do. But I wanted to take a look at the mana stacker again. Now we did get a little teaser of an Archmage Ball Lightning, and my idea then instantly was, okay, what do we do if we want to stack as much mana as possible? So we could stack something like intelligence. Each intelligence gives you 2 mana, and stacking intelligence would increase our lightning damage, which would buff Ball Lightning. As an example, Spark would be an option too. Then with all that mana we can get extra spell damage with Arcane Intensity. Because we have so much mana, we could use something like Raw Mana or Might Over Matter for the defensive layer. Go in, dump all our mana in a huge combo, get Mana Tempestage of the power, dump all our mana on the boss, use something like Temporal Rift, which we get as Chronomancer, supported by Life Tap, reset our mana, and then we can dump all our damage again. Temporal Rift is going to have a cooldown if I were to guess. So we support this one with like increased recovery rate, something like that. Whatever we can do, maybe Second Wind. So we can do our combo of going in, dumping all our mana as many times as possible. Additionally, we have something like Quicksand Hourglass, which would give us a lot more cast speed. But we have to somehow time that with our combo every now and then. Apex of the Moment gives us the ability to slow enemies in our presence. We could also go stuff like Time Freeze or Time Snap to just reset the cooldown of Time Freeze and Temporal Rift. The other parts I do not see as important. We get some recoup as life. But if we go Might Over Matter, we most likely are not going to stack a life. We could potentially stack some Energy Shield and Stun Threshold on Energy Shield, because I don't believe we can get Stun Threshold depending on mana in any way. So this build would be very prone to be stunned unless we get Stun Threshold another way. Additionally, the Stormweaver got all the notables unveiled, and he has Arcane Surge plus 1% effect per 15 maximum mana, which means we could potentially use Stormweaver, ignore Might Over Matter, ignore all the mana cost increase, and try to be able to just spam our Ball Lightning or whatever spell we choose, and have enough mana recovery from Arcane Surge to be able to cast non-stop. Additionally, we then would have the ability to get Double Shock or maybe increase the effect of Chill on enemies. Our Chill can reduce the action speed of enemies by up to 35%. Into Shaper Winds, where all damage can contribute to Chill. So we could still use something like Ball Lightning, use these two to chill the enemy, decreasing their action time, and then use something like Arcane Surge to get enough mana recovery so we can just keep on casting.